Hey team, it's Shannon from She's a Powerhouse. Welcome to today's workout. I'll be taking you through a total body strength workout for today. Now we are going to start off with a baseline of all body weight exercises, things that you can do at home, anywhere, without needing any extra equipment. That being said, if you are revisiting this video week over week, I will be also showing you ways or verbally giving you ways that you can challenge yourself or progress it week over week, whether that's with increases in modifications, your range of motion, or adding in some extra equipment that you may have around. Now, the only exception for today is I will be doing a little bit of incline stuff. So if you have a chair or an ottoman, the back of the couch, a counter, your stairs to step up on, whatever it may be, we will be using that a little bit, and I will have a set of light dumbbells off to the side. If you would like to take an extra challenge or progression, I'll be showing ways for you to do that as well. And then as always, I encourage you to have your water bottle nearby. Take the rest when you need it. If at any point you need to pause this video, or you can turn the playback speed slower if you need to follow it along a little bit slower, feel free to do that. This is your workout. Take it at your own pace. Now, for today, I'll be taking you through a warm-up of 4 different exercises, and then we'll jump into our total body strength circuit. The way the circuit is going to work is I have it broken up into 2 exercises that we will alternate back and forth between, which is called a superset. We'll do 3 supersets, we'll do a little bit of core, and then I'll take you through some stretching. So let's get into it. So for our warm-up exercise, we're gonna start with just some arm circles to start, opening up those shoulders. We're gonna go 10 in reverse and then 10 forward. If you're someone that doesn't like to count, you can always just follow along with me today and move when I do. Don't worry about counting. But if you are someone that is tracking your progression, go ahead and switch directions. I encourage you to pay attention to your reps. If you are using weights, tracking your weights that you are using throughout this. Perfect. Now we're gonna go into some high knee marches. Just getting those hips and legs warmed up. Tuck that belly button into your spine. Knee up to the chest. We're gonna go 30 total marches. That is halfway. If you want to and you want to progress it, you can turn it into some high knees or just stay right here with me, march it out, lift those knees up. For today's workout, focusing on that full body so you'll feel a little bit of everything. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Then we're gonna go into some hip circles. We're gonna take one knee back and around. If you need to use a chair or a wall for some balance assistance, feel free to do so. One more in reverse, and then we're gonna flip it and bring it up and around. Opening up that hip, following with the knee. One more. Good. Other side. 5 in reverse. 5 forward. One more. And switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Last one, we're gonna do a cat-cow. Just a few to open up that back. Place your shoulders over your wrists, knees into your hips. Arch that back and neck down into that cat position. Deep breath. Exhale, round that back, eyes up to the sky. We're only gonna do 6 of these. Focusing on your breathing. Good. One more. Arch that shoulder, round that back. Open and look up to the sky. Perfect. All right. We're gonna go ahead and jump in to our first superset of today. So like I said, we have 2 exercises that we're gonna do. We're gonna alternate back and forth between those 2 exercises. Your rest is going to come after you complete both exercises before we repeat it. But if you need to take a further break, pause this video, grab yourself a drink of water, do whatever you need to do to keep yourself feeling good and feeling healthy. For our first exercise, we are going to do a walk out to a shoulder tap. So you're gonna get out into that high plank position, tap hand to shoulder on each side, keeping that core tight, and then walk your hands back in towards those toes. If you would like to make it a little bit easier, you can walk it out, drop down to your knees for each one of those shoulder taps and walk it back in. Or if you need to take out the walkout altogether, feel free to just stay down in that modified plank position and just focus on those shoulder taps. We're gonna do 10 reps, and then we are going to move to an incline push-ups. This is where you can use that counter, chair, back of the couch. We are going to have our chest come right down towards our hands, and then push up, keeping your body in a nice, long, lean position. To modify, you can always just drop it down to your knees and push through that box. Or if you're feeling like feisty and you're ready to go for it, you can take it into that regular push-up straight from the floor. That one is going to be 6 reps. We're gonna go through that 3 times. So let's go ahead and get ourselves into it. Starting nice and tall, going into that walkout. Follow me if you don't feel like counting. Otherwise, we're getting started for 10 reps. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Shoulder tap, walk it back in. Making sure you keep that core tight. Try not to rock your hips side to side. A little bit of movement is okay. That's 3. 4. Tap, tap. 5. If you're dropping down to those knees, still make sure that those hips are low and level. And then you pop back up. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Very good. Okay, moving on to our incline push-up. If you're going off the wall or the counter, make sure those shoulders stay in line with your toes. Otherwise, bringing your hands right underneath your chest. 6 reps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, grab yourself a drink of water. Your arms should be starting to wake up a little bit now. I'm already feeling that sweat started. We're gonna go round number 2. Same thing, 10 and 6. Now you got the movement. Now I want you to just challenge yourself so you can go a little bit faster. That's 4. Halfway. Good job. We got 2 more. Keeping that core tight. 1 more. Nice long legs. And 10. Very good. Moving back over to those push-ups. Break those, roll those wrists out. Arm back for 6 reps. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, 1 more round of this set, and then we'll move on. We will not come back to these 2 exercises. So I know those arms are talking to you, but only for a few more minutes. 10 shoulder taps. If you want a little extra challenge, let's double up. Hit 2 shoulder taps for every walkout that we do. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Doubling up that shoulder tap. Feel free to not take that progression. If you want to stay right with that 1 shoulder tap to walk out, feel free to do so. Good, halfway, 5 more. 8, last 2. Final 1, core tight, legs long. And done. Very good. Final set of push-ups. 6, if you can, I want you to try to find your progression now. So that means coming up off of your knees for as many reps as possible, or if that means taking it from the wall to a lower incline, challenge yourself. You don't have to do all 6 like that, but if you can do 1, 2, or 3 even, that is better than nothing. So last set, 6 of push-ups. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good, team. All right, moving on to set number 2. Grab yourself some water. While I show you those next 2 moves, slow down that heart rate a little bit. Stretch anything that you feel like you need to, or just pace yourself, walk yourself in place. We're now moving into a little bit of a lower body set. So for our 2 exercises, we are going to start with a lateral lunge. So starting with our feet together, we'll be stepping out into a low lateral lunge, facing our weight to that leg that steps, and then push off and bring your weight back together. Really trying to lead with one leg. The other leg is just there for stability. We're gonna do 10 reps or 5 on each side. If you're coming back for week 2 or 3 and you want a little extra challenge, you can add some weight to your upper body as you step out to that lower, or if you're on week 4 of this progression, step and drive for that lateral lunge, bringing that knee up to your belly button. Exercise number 2, we're gonna go into a glute bridge. So feet are about hip width apart, right in next to your booty. Arms and shoulders stay still on the ground, and you're setting your hips up to the sky. Tap the ground, push through those heels, try to get as much space between the ground and your hips as possible. If you're on week 2 or 3 of this progression, again, if you want to add a little bit of resistance, challenge yourself here, or if you're going up in reps, do so as well. We're gonna go 10 reps there as well, 3 times through, and then we are done with set number 2. All right, once you are recovered and ready to go ahead and join me for these lateral lunges. Core tight, shoulders up nice and tall. We're gonna be stepping to the left in 3, 2, 1. Stepping out, slow and controlled, push off and come together. Making sure those toes facing forward the entire time. You don't wanna let your hips open towards the wall. Stay low, stay controlled. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Taking it down to the ground, you're going to that glute bridge. Once again, setting those feet a little bit wider. Weight should stay in your toes or heels. Your toes are very light on the ground. Push your hands through. We're going 10 glute bridges in 3, 2, 1. Push through those heels. Just lightly tap the ground and then send those hips back up. 4, 5, 6. You should be able to wiggle those toes. Most of that pressure should be in your heels. 8, 9, 10. Very good. All right, round number 2. This time, if you've got that extra weight nearby, or if you want to add that progression in with me, we're going to be going into a knee drive. In 3, 2, 1. Step it out low. When you come up, knee drive to your chest. Step it out to the other side, knee drive. This is just adding a little bit of extra balance work in there, making those muscles hold us up tall in motion. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more each way. Try to keep that same range of motion the whole time. Very good. Second set of our glute bridges. Heels flat and firm, core tight. 3, 2, 1. Push up to the ceiling, tap, back up. Making sure the entire time the motion is coming from your hips. Try not to arch that low back too high up. I believe that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. All right, last round. If you're going body weight, I really want you to just really think about your range of motion down. If you have that extra weight in your hands, keep that punch coming back towards the center. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down and low, punch, come back together. Down and low. Your body's working not only on the catch to drop you down, but it's equally working on that punch to bring you back to center. 6, keep that core tight, chest up, eyes up. 8, last one. 10, perfect. Okay, final set of our glute bridges, and then we're going into our last superset in 3, 2, 1, push. 2, 3, if you want a little extra body weight progression, hold for an extra second at the top. Really activate those glutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right, legs are warmed up a bit. Grab yourself a sip of water. I'm gonna take you in to our third and final superset of today. Now, if you have a wall or a door nearby, we are going to go into a wall sit with a calf raise. So what that looks like, knees are in line with those hips, nice and level and flat. Shoulders are stacked, and we're keeping our chest up and tall. So that calf raise, if you can see, we're just lifting those heels up off the ground. We're gonna go 12 reps on the calf raises and then take it off the wall. If you do not have a wall, you're gonna challenge yourself a little bit by taking yourself down into a bodyweight squat and just do a calf raise from here. Or if you need to modify that further, lower your, or reduce your range of motion on that squat and just alternate which calf you lift for all 12 of those reps. From the wall sit calf raise, we're gonna go right into bodyweight squats. We're gonna try to hit one right after the other. We're gonna drop into that full bodyweight squat. Some people call them speed squats because we're trying to add a little bit of tension to those legs. We're gonna do 10 reps of that. If you're feeling ready, if you're on week 2 or 3 or 4 and you want a little progression, you can also go into a jump squat, landing nice and soft for those 10 reps. We're gonna do that 3 times and then move in to our core exercises. So if you're using the wall or you're just going body weight, we're gonna start with 12 calf raises. Line yourself up in 3, 2, 1. 12, 11. Get that calf squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now right into those bodyweight squats. 10 reps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake those legs out. Now my challenge for you, by not taking a rest in between those 2 exercises, that's where those muscles will start to get a little bit of that endurance in there as well. And it keeps your heart rate up a little bit higher than that standard low rate. So round number 2, I want you to try to go a little bit lower in your squat. If you've got it, we're gonna hold each calf raise for about 1.5 seconds, a little bit longer than normal. And then we're gonna go right into those squats, okay? Finding your depth on the wall. Calf raises in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, hold, good. Get that little extra hold. 4, 5, there you go, halfway. If you're shaking on that lift, that is a good thing. 10, 11, 12. Very good. Okay, right into your squats. Going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to about now 30-second shakeout. We're going to do it one more time. If you're ready to progress with me, we are going to go and we are going to get into our wall sit to our 12 raises, and then we're going to go right into 10 soft jump squats, okay? Still landing nice and easy on those knees, but getting a little bit of extra work in those legs, all right? Finishing out, last time, third and final superset. Dropping ourselves down into that wall sit. 12 raises, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7. We're gonna get ready to go right into those jump squats. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take those legs out. All right, sip of water, and then I'm gonna take you through our core set to end the day. For our core set, we're gonna go 3 exercises. Each one is going to be on me. You're just gonna follow my pace. We're gonna go through it 2 times, and then we'll do our cool down stretch. So, taking it to the ground, we're gonna start on our back. We're going good old-fashioned bicycles, opposite knee, opposite elbow. You wanna make sure that that leg is nice and low as we kick and we alternate. If you need to modify those bicycles, you can let one foot rest on the ground and just bring opposite knee to opposite elbow. Or if you are pregnant, postpartum, or have any issues going across the body, take it into a heel tap and just reach your hand to your toe or your heel and keeping that shoulder slightly lifted. And then I'll take you in to exercise number 2. So following with me, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Keep with my pace. Core is not about rushing. It's about having control and remembering to breathe the entire time. Good. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Perfect. We're gonna roll ourselves over. We're gonna go right into a high plank hold, 30 seconds. Nice, tall, long legs. If you need to modify, drop down to those knees. Going up in 3, 2, 1. Here, with a hold, it's all about remembering to breathe, keeping control. You may have a little shake in your muscles. I know I do. That is A-okay, but you want to make sure that you keep your legs nice and long. You're halfway. Good. You got 10 seconds. Push through those palms. Round those shoulders. Hold that belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, last exercise is a single leg lower. Both legs are going to be up towards the sky. You're going to plant your hands either on the ground or you can gently tuck them underneath the hips. You're going to lower one leg at a time, bring it back up to center, and alternate to that other leg. If you need to modify, bend at those knees, do a smaller range of motion, and just tap that heel up and down. Or if you need to modify further, we can go the other direction, keep your feet on the ground, and just march one leg up towards your chest. Starting with me in 3, 2, 1. Drop the heel, leg stays long, low back stays tucked. Inhale on your way down. Exhale as you pull that leg back up to center. Good, halfway. There you go, let's get one more. Each leg, 3, 2, 1. Very good, okay. Quick rest, we're gonna go through that one more time, and then we are going to stretch and cool down. Starting with our bicycles, in 3, 2, 1, opposite knee, opposite elbow. On bicycles, a lot of people want to focus on the pull in, but I also want you to focus on the punch with that foot going out. Be intentional, going across your body. Good, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, last one of those high plank holds, nice and long. If at any point you need to modify from your toes, drop to your knees, do so, but try not to take yourself out of the plank altogether. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Pull yourself up, nice and long and tall. The closer your feet are together, the harder it is. You spread those feet a little bit wider, the easier that base will be. Or again, if you need to modify at any point, just drop to those knees, but don't drop out of that plank. Keep yourself nice and long and tall. You've got 10 seconds. Deep breaths. Hold that belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, last one of our single leg lowers. And then we're moving to our cool down stretch. Nice long legs or bent at the knees in 3, 2, 1. There you go, keep it up. Halfway. Okay, last one on each leg. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Woo! We made it through. Grab one more sip of water, and then we're gonna go into a stretch. Since it is a full body stretch, we're gonna hit a little bit of a lower body and an upper body stretch. Feel free to do additional or stick after this video ends and repeat these stretches a few more times. If you're using a chair or something you can elevate your foot up onto, we're gonna go into a hamstring stretch and just bring our toe up towards our chin and reach. You can do the exact same thing from the ground. You do not have something to elevate it onto. Depending on your flexibility, you can bring that chest further and further down towards that leg. We're gonna hold it here for about 30 seconds and then switch to that opposite side. Good job. Okay, one more deep breath. Exhale. And then let's switch to that other leg. Way to show up for yourself today. Amazing work. Remember, if you were on this progression, you can revisit this exercise for this workout specifically week over week and just challenge yourself to do even one exercise harder than you did the week before. Progression is where we really see our improvement in our physical fitness. Try not to stay stagnant and do the same thing week over week to get ourselves outside that comfort zone. Very good. Then we're gonna go into a runner's lunge. So one knee out in front, other knee back behind. Again, you can use a wall or chair to balance. Tuck that pelvis underneath your hips and then lean until you feel a stretch. Now, before exercise, you really should be doing dynamic warm-ups where you are moving while stretching. And then after workout, you wanna be doing static stretches like we are here, which allow yourself to really sit in the stretch for a minute. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, but breathing through any parts that you feel stuck or a stretch feels sticky is what helps relieve some of that muscle tension. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Place that foot out in front. First, tuck the pelvis underneath and then lean forward. And then while you are doing cool down stretches is another great opportunity to bring your heart rate down as well. Your heart needs an opportunity to cool down. You're trying not to just go right from exercise, turn off the video, and jump into the next project, but taking a second to let your breath come back down to normal, your heart rate return to normal. Very good. All right. Then we're gonna do a little chest opener. We are going to take one hand up to our ear, other elbow is down to the ground. And we're just gonna twist that elbow as high as you can to the ceiling. If you're someone that gets a little stuck in the shoulder, you can open that hand up, hold it, and then back off, and we'll switch to the other side. Twist and open that elbow. And back off, we're gonna do it one more time. Really try to stretch that chest, stretch the chest, twist the torso. I'm gonna tongue tie myself. side. Good. And then we're going to take those hands, sink our hips back, walk the hands out straight out in front of you. We're going to go child's pose. And I want you to take some deep breaths. First of all, telling yourself that you're proud of yourself for getting this done. I am proud of you for showing up and getting it done. And then taking these good workout endorphins into the rest of our day. Thank you so much for showing up with me, getting the sweat in with us together. Make sure that you like, follow, subscribe on this video. Drop any questions you may have in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you for that next workout. Have a good day.